What's up, you guys? It's your girl CC here, and I'm back to y'all with another video. And as y'all can see by the title below, it is a story time. This is my first time ever doing a story time, so it may be a little lengthy, but this is something y'all may want to hear. So if y'all want to hear what I have to say, just keep watching. So this is a video about how I found out I was pregnant, action that took place before I got pregnant, which is like kind of like wild and crazy, and some people judge me off that, but I don't care. You know, my baby is 5 years old now. So I got pregnant when I was 17, and I had my baby when I was 18. So, you know, teenager, pregnant, mother, you know, teen mom. So my boyfriend at the time, not the guy that I have a baby by, my boyfriend at the time, we had broke up, y'all. And the guy I used to date before him used to hit me up like throughout our whole relationship. What should I call him? I don't know. Anyway, so me and my boyfriend had broke up, and normally when we break up, we get right back together that same day. But that did not happen, y'all. We went like literally like 2 weeks without talking, not seeing each other, anything. So I thought we was broken up, you know, like, 'cause it's unlikely for us to like go that long without talking. We get right back together every time we broke up. So during the process of that 2 week span of us like not talking, seeing each other, like literally being broken up, my ex had hit me up. And like I said, he used to hit me up throughout me and this guy relationship, but I never like entertained him. And I was just like, okay. The day he hit me up, he wanted to like just come over and talk. And I had no business letting him come over, because I used to sneak him in. Like when we was like dating and messing around, I used to sneak him in. Bad girl. Anyway, so he came over. Yeah, I don't even think we talked. I think we just probably shared a couple words with each other, and we immediately like got right to it. And I'm like so ashamed to say that, but we like, you know, did the grown folks. And when it happened, I just knew already, like, I'm pregnant. Oh my God, like what the hell, like I'm pregnant. So that was that. Me and my boyfriend ended up getting back together. So me not knowing I'm pregnant at the time though, even though I was just like, I'm pregnant, you know, I'm pregnant or whatever. So a month like went by, and how I figured out I was pregnant, my cycle didn't come on. So I was just like, oh my God. So my best friend, I told her like, I think I'm pregnant. So she took me to go buy some tests, and we took one together actually. I love that girl. And hers came back negative, because I think she thought she was pregnant too. And mine came back positive. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm 17, y'all, like ain't no way. And then I'm looking like I'm like with somebody, you know, like here I am pregnant by another dude, and I'm like with somebody. So she was like, you know, she had just got her school money, but I don't think she had enough for me to get an abortion, because, you know, abortion was like really, really heavy on my mind. Like, I can't have this baby, you know. And I ended up telling her like, I'm not pregnant by such and such. And she called me stupid, like, Cece, like, what the fuck? Like, she literally like said that to me. And I was just like, I know. So y'all, fast forward to my pregnancy, me and this dude together, and I ended up telling him I'm pregnant. Y'all, this not even his baby. And he was like happy, you know, like he was really happy. And I wanted to tell him so bad, but I knew I was gonna like hurt his feelings, like I was gonna break his heart, because we was together for 3 years, y'all. Like, that's a long time to be with somebody. And he was just so happy. My stomach was growing a little bit. He held my stomach and stuff. That is so shady, Cece. That's really shady. So one day I'm at school, he's out of school now, and we're just on the phone talking, and I was just like, I got something to tell you. And then he was like, what? And I was like, I really don't know how to tell you this. And he was just like, what? And then I think he even said, like, I think I know what you about to say. And I was just like, I'm pregnant, but I'm not pregnant by you. And then he was like, I already know. And he just got mad, like, but if you already knew, like, you know, even though I should have told him in the first place, but if you already knew, like, why go along with it, you know? So he's mad, threatening to call my mom. And I'm like, how you gonna call my mom? Like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. Like, that's not even your place to tell my mom, because I haven't even told my mom I was pregnant yet. And he hung up in my face. So we broke up. Like I said, we was together for 3 years. So I'm like in real good with his family. His mom is like blowing my phone up. So I'm at cheer practice and I answered the phone. And she was like busting, like, you know, what he done did now? What he done did now? And I'm like, nothing. I said, we just like can't. Ooh, I'm gonna have to mute that out. But I was just like, we just like came to an agreement that we just shouldn't be together. Like, it's just not working out. Just constant arguing. Like, I'm just coming up with stuff off the top of my head, you know, not even telling her the truth. Like, you know, I got pregnant by somebody else and it's not his baby or whatever. And she was just like, oh, okay. You know, she's like, I'm in a, like, cussing him out. He was like, I don't know what he done did, but y'all need to work that out, blah, 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 blah. So, I never told the guy that I was pregnant, the guy who I was pregnant by, until I got all this situation situated first. So when I called him and told him, it's like before I even could tell him, it's like I was having an anxiety attack. And I called him up and I was just like, what you doing? And I don't remember what he said, but I was just like, I got something to tell you. And he was like, what? And then I was like, I'm pregnant. And y'all know what this fool gonna say to me. You sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm very sure the 5 tests that I took made me sure. You know, I couldn't be no more sure than what I'm already sure about, you know? And I think that was it of the conversation. He just asked me, was I sure? You know, because I don't remember nothing else after that. So, here I am, pregnant, and pregnant. So, the guy I'm pregnant by, like, we hanging out damn near every freaking day, okay? My belly getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And one day I was home and my stepdaddy was there. And he had cooked. And I haven't told my folks that I was pregnant. I didn't even think I knew what I was having. So he was like, what's that? And I'm like, what? And it just clicked like, oh my God, you know, my stomach. So I was like, what's what? And he pointed like that. So I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, alright now, if you is, you better go on and tell us. And I'm looking like, tell y'all what? Like, no. Like, I'm so tired of people saying that. Like, no, I'm not pregnant. Still denying it, y'all. So he was like, and I pulled my shirt up. I had sucked my stomach in as much as I can. He was like, if you is, you need to go on and tell us now. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So I just like, oh my God. And how, like, I went so long with, like, my folks not finding out I was pregnant. Like, I used to just, like, avoid them, okay? I, like, avoid them. I stayed locked up in my room. I wouldn't come out. Or I'd be over my homegirl house, like, just avoided them. So, one day, my mom texted me, and I was at work, and she was like, I'm going to ask you this one time and one time only, and you better not lie. And she was like, are you pregnant? And I was just like, you know, and I really wanted to lie so bad, like so bad. My best friend, me and my best friend, we're best friends now. We weren't like best friends then. She was working with me. And I text my mama back and I said, yeah, Y'all, when I tell you my phone was going off the hook, zzz, 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 zzz. My mama was texting me like it wasn't nothing, okay? And I mean, she was just hurting my feelings. I cried, and my best friend just consoled me or whatever. And like, I was just so scared to be in my mom's house. So, like I said, I avoided my folks. So I packed up some of my stuff, and I went and stayed at my homegirl house. And I stayed there until my daddy came and got me. But of course, y'all know my mom called my dad. And my daddy called me. And he was like, you know, it's nothing that can be done about it. You know, it's done. You pregnant, you know. So, during the process of my mom just finding out that, you know, I'm pregnant. Y'all know what my folks were saying to me? Like, who you pregnant by? And I was like, my baby dad, you know who he is now. And then they was like, no, you pregnant by my ex, the dude that, you know, I accidentally got pregnant on. And I'm looking like, how y'all gonna tell me who my baby daddy is? I know who my baby daddy is, okay? And they was like, you just want to be pregnant by him. I'm like, no, I don't. Because if I knew now what I should have known then, wouldn't no baby be involved. I wouldn't even conversate with this guy, you know, like, I would have not. Like, I was really young, dumb, and naive over this guy. Like, for real. He brought so much mess in my life before a baby was even thought of. And it's so crazy. Every guy I talk to wants to have a baby. No! Like, y'all not finna curse me, like, at all. Like, mm-mm. And I'm a nice person at that, okay? So, you know, I mingle a little bit. But still, though, like, no, I know who my baby daddy is. Like, that really hurt my feelings. Like, for y'all to sit there and say, like, for them to sit there and say, like, you know, you just want this guy to be your baby, but this is really who your baby is. And if this was who my baby daddy was, and I would have been happy, okay? If I was pregnant by my boyfriend at the time, like, I would have been happy. You know, I would have had no problem. They would have known before we even knew what the gender was that I was pregnant. I already knew what I was having when my folks found out I was pregnant. So they put me at like 4 or 5 months, okay? So I left. Ended up moving to Alabama with my dad. I really did not like it. It's not that it was bad. I was just missing home. So I ended up reaching out to my mom, and her ended up talking. And she was just pretty much like over it, I guess, and was just like, well, you could come back. She's like, but I don't know how you're going to get back. You know, my whole family wanted me back home. Like, even my cousins, my grandparents, like, they wanted me to come back. You know, it's an issue, and it happens. Nothing we could do about it, but welcome a baby that's coming, you know, into this world. So my grandma ended up giving my cousin and her sister some money to travel almost 5 hours to come get me. And they came and got me. And during the process of them coming to get me, my dad went off on me. I don't even remember like what like kind of happened, but he went off on me. You know, my dad told me to get my shit, get the fuck about his house. But I'm a daddy's girl at heart, okay? Me and my daddy moved past that. We have arguments all the time. But I guess it just really kind of like pissed my daddy off, because at the end of the day, he was the one that was, you know, there for me during the process of everyone finding out that I was pregnant. Like, he didn't turn his back on me. He drove and he came and got me, you know. For them enrolling me in school, all that good stuff. And it's just that, okay, you know, I understand it, but I was just really homesick. And I just wanted to be by the people that, you know, I actually grew up with, that I grew to know. So, that was that. I packed my stuff up, and we ended up leaving. So, the trip back home was fun. We coming up with names, y'all wouldn't believe the names I was coming up with to name my baby. Princeton, Nathaniel, some ugly names, you know. And my cousin's sister, you know, she volunteered to help me out, which was my baby's babysitter, like during his newborn stage to his walking stage. You know, I love that girl to death because she helped me out a lot, you know. And when I moved back home, me and my baby daddy started back seeing each other, and we was seeing each other like really, really heavy, talking about, you know, us being a family, blase, blah, blah. So when the time came, he was at school, and it was almost time for me to have my baby. So one day I woke up and my back was hurting, y'all. It was hurting so freaking bad, and I was leaking, you know. Didn't pay no mind. Went through the whole day of school hurting. I ain't said nothing. So the next day rolled around. I'm up getting ready for school, and the same thing is happening, but it's like really, really hurting. This is my first pregnancy, so I really don't know like what's going on. So I called my mom, like, Mom, my back hurt, like I'm like leaking, like it's clear, you know, like I don't know. She was like, go to your doctor, you know, and see what they say or whatever. And my mom was already telling me before this day even came, like, don't have him. Don't have him, because she had a major test to take at school. And I went to the doctor. They ran the little liquid fluids that I was leaking, and it was whatever you call the fluid that be inside your belly with your baby. That's what it was. And they was like, you finna have a baby today. That's what they came back and told me. Yeah, I got so paranoid. I got so scared. I was just like, you know, like I was so scared. So what I had to do, like, my OBGYN was like literally around the corner at the time, which is closed down now, but it's literally right around the corner for the hospital. So what I did was I did run home real quick to go grab me and my baby bag and drove myself to the doctor, which is like a terrible story. Like, a girl has to drive herself to the doctor. So I drove myself to the hospital, really, not the doctor. Well, I did drive myself to the doctor. I drove myself to the hospital, got checked in and stuff. You know, my folks, they came and checked on me or whatnot. And I had called my baby's dad, and I was telling him, like, I'm in a hospital. I'm finna get ready to have the baby, you know. So he had to find a way down here because he didn't have any transportation. But he found a way down here. And as soon as he got down here, he came straight to the emergency room, the hospital, whatever. Fast forwarding, push, we had a healthy baby or whatnot. It kind of pissed me off, like, during the time of me having my baby. My baby daddy want to go to a high school basketball game. We just had a whole baby. Like, you want to leave me up in here by myself, like, but it was cool because, you know, he was a high school basketball player. Maybe in a star. I don't really care. I really don't know. But, you know, during the time, he was a senior, I was a freshman, and that's just how it all started. Like, hey, a senior want me, and he a good basketball player. You know. But like I said, it brought so much drama. So, this is the day that, you know, I had to open up my eyes and realize, like, this is only going to go downhill. I think it was my baby's second day home. And my baby's dad sitting in my room, you know. I'm holding the baby. And my baby daddy's phone's ring. He didn't answer. And it rings again, and he answers. And he was just like, I don't know, you know, I'm out here with the baby, da-da-da-da-da. So he hang up the phone, you know, me being me, who was that? And he told me who it was, you know, and I'm looking like, why she calling you? And he was like, she want to know how long I'm going to be out here. I'm like, why does it matter? Why she care? Like, it don't matter how long you be out here. We a family, you know, like. And I was like, y'all must still go together. Y'all know what this hoe gonna tell me? Something like that. Something like that. I said, no way. I couldn't even say nothing else after that. He stayed that night, but I promise y'all after that day, everything just changed between me and him. I was just like, no way. Like, no fucking way. Like, we spent all this time together during my pregnancy. Here is our newborn child, and you sit here telling me that you might not have a girl. Like, I'm supposed to be your girl. Like, I didn't even know about the bitch until, like, out to that day. Like, literally, like, I did not know about her until that day when she called his phone. You know, like, that's just how much time we had spent with each other. Like, I'm thinking, like, it's me and him. Not knowing you got a whole girlfriend in a whole nother county. You know, like, you living two motherfucking lives, and that ain't right. That's not fair, you know. So I just, like, woke up, and I was like, I want so much more and better for this baby that I just had. And I refuse to go down the road with a guy who don't want the same. Like, I'd rather do it by myself than just sit here and be miserable, stressing, you know, with a guy who really don't want me at heart, you know. And have to just accept the fact that we just got a baby together, you know. So we just have to co-parent. And I'm saying this to say to y'all, like, be careful who y'all lay down with. You know, because anything can happen once you get up. You know, you get it. It's so many STDs around here. People having babies with random people that they probably don't even know. Like, I know a little bit about my baby daddy because, like I said, we was on and off, you know. But then I had got in a serious relationship. But you just have to be careful because people change up on you. And that is so freaking true. People change up on you. And then people lie. You may not, this person could come and tell you all this good stuff and then could be doing something else behind your back. So you just really have to be careful who you lay down with and who you get up with. Like, you have to really make sure, like, this is what you really, really want. And it's hard, like, that's not what I wanted, not with him, you know. But I love my baby to death, and, like, I'm really thankful, and I have told him that, you know, like, I'm thankful and blessed for this little boy that you gave me. Like, I love him to death. He is what keeps me going, you know. Not gonna lie, like, it's not hard, but being a teen mom and a single teen mom is no fucking fun. Like, it's not, like, yes, your baby is a joyful moment and you love him to death, but, like, it's not what you want to do being a teen. Like, I miss all my college university days. Like, I went to a community college. Like, I really didn't get to live the life after high school, you know. Still staying with my mom, you know. It was hard to find a sitter, you know. Being grown and having a job schedule that just fits in with everything, I didn't have none of that, you know. Like, I'm thankful for my family for helping me with my child and doing what they could. So all I'm just sitting here saying, like, just be careful, you know. Like, wrap it up. If you are going to do it, wrap it up, you know. Don't just be out here having sex with a guy and don't use protection. Like, please wrap it up. Because I hate to see a teen mom, even though I am a teen, or was a teen mom, because I just feel like this little girl is missing so much. And you think you love that guy. You think you and that guy going to be together. But, baby, no. It's very rare that that's going to happen in today's world. So, like, you just really have to think about your life and consider everything you want for your future in the long run, in the long term. So don't be afraid to ask a guy, you know, like, what we doing, you know, what do you see yourself with me? You know, y'all need to plan things, and everything is not going to go as planned, but just be careful out here, okay? Because these people will do you dirty, okay? But let's not talking down and bad on my baby's dad, because he's a really good dad. We co-parent very well than I think we would have did being together. It took a long time to get to that, okay? It took a long time for us to get to where we are today. But, you know, everything works out for the best. With time, everything works out. You know, you learn how to live with certain things and adapt to certain situations. You know, like, you just have to be safe out here, and I want everyone to be safe out here. So that is all for my story time. This is my first story time. I'm sorry this video is a little bit long, but I just wanted to, like, get everything out, You know, because a lot of people don't know my story. A lot of people just thought like, oh, I was sleeping with him and I was sleeping with him, which is that's not sort of kind of true. But, you know, I was broken up with this guy and slept with this guy. And, like, literally, y'all, one time is all it freaking took. One time is all it freaking take, okay? So, just be careful out here, okay? And I love everyone. Thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would love to hear y'all comments on, like, any single mom, any teen moms out there. Like, I would love to hear y'all story. Or if y'all have any, like, same situations or anything you want to comment on, please do not hesitate to leave comments down below. Like, please don't. Like, I would love to hear y'all's story. You can tag me in your video. Like, I would love to watch, because everyone's situation and story is so different, and I know everyone's story can be so moving. So I'm finna wrap this video up. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos from me.